Paul Merson is here to give us his Super 6 predictions. Let's go over to the Sky Pad and find out what they are. Here's Paul.
You all right, mate?
Good morning to you.
Morning.
Right, let's go through. We're going to be talking about Arsene Wenger in a moment as well. I know you're prepared for that, but let's get to these. Let's get to these predictions. We'll start with Huddersfield against Manchester City in the FA Cup. Let's have a look at what you've gone for.
What I've gone for isn't a true reflection on Huddersfield. I think Huddersfield have been absolutely outstanding recently and playing very good football. Took good players on loan from Chelsea. I just think that they're not far away from being in the Premier League next season. You have this game, you win this, you play another game. The problem is then is that they're going to start playing games in the next round of the FA Cup when the teams they're chasing will be playing games. They win them. You don't want to be playing catch-up. I just think this is a game... I don't want to sound unkind on Huddersfield here because they're a good team, but I just don't think they need it.
Yeah, you think it's Manchester City need it more and that they're going to...
And it's a nice big pitch as well, and I just Man City have got a good squad.
Right, OK, let's go on to the next game. It is your old club Middlesbrough at home to Oxford. Let's have a look. I think probably predict what you're going to go for here. Very tight.
I have gone tight. I mean, you know, I was just listening to what Dan said. He was spot on. Very defensively, they're sound. They're rock solid at the back. To be fair to Middlesbrough, they've got some good players. They don't score enough goals, and I don't see them blowing Oxford away. I really don't. I think Oxford will always be in this game.
Will a cup run help them in the league?
Not really.
No.
But I think this might be a chance. You know, the Middlesbrough fans are screaming for two up front, and I think this could be the opportunity to play two up front and see if it works. And if it don't work, then you go to the fans. Listen to me, I'm the manager, I know what I'm doing. You know, it's not all about playing two up front.
Well, they did sign Gested and Patrick Bamford, I suppose, who they could do.
They might do that,
yeah.
But, you know, I just think that they'll be solid enough to go through.
Well, Leicester do play two up front. Big problems for the champions in the league. They've got the Champions League as well. Millwall away. Are they going to make it worse, according to Paul?
No, I've gone for a draw.
OK.
I think this is a hard game. I think they could get beat. I think they could. I mean, you know, you've got Seville and then they've got a big football match against Liverpool. But, I mean, how many times has the Den been sold out in recent times? It's going to be a packed house. It's going to be rocking. And the best I can see for Leicester is a draw. And I think a draw is a bit of a nightmare result because it's another game for them.
But they would be at home. It gives them a better chance of going through, I suppose. And
but it's a midweek game. Midweek, they need to stay up. They're in trouble at the moment. You know, they're one of the teams I predicted to go down, and Millwall are a decent team.
And Champions League as well, they've got two. If we go into the Championship, right, big one for Brighton. Second place, Brighton, away at Barnsley, who've produced some great results this season.
Well, I had a big result against Villa. Yeah, I've gone for a draw. I think Brighton are in a little bit of a sticky patch at the moment, and, you know, drew at home to Ipswich last week. These points mount up. When you're not playing well and they're not playing like they were at the start or in the middle of the season when it was fluent and they were blowing teams away, when they're not doing that, just keep on picking points up. And if they get a point here, that's a big football result for me because they mount up.
But actually, both clubs would be quite happy with a point. Or not disappointed with a point, the better way of putting it.
As I say, when you're not playing well, just keep on getting points. At the end of the season, they mount up, and that point could be the point that takes them up.
Right, Sheffield Wednesday. They're in the playoff hunt. Nearly went up last season. Away at Nottingham Forest. Have a look here.
I've gone
draw as well.
I know, yeah.
How far do you think Sheffield Wednesday are away from being a club that could go up this season?
There's some big football clubs that have got a chance of going up this season. You know, Sheffield Wednesday, let's be honest, you know, in my time when I played, we're a big football club. Yeah. You know, you're looking at Newcastle, big football club. You know, Leeds United, big football clubs. Yeah, this is really interesting at the moment. I've gone a draw. You probably would go Sheffield Wednesday. I just look at Forest and I think, you've got the players here, Forest. What's happening with you? How are you not doing what you should be doing? And, you know, one day it's going to click and this might be the day.
Yeah, they got Clough and McCormick in on deadline day. We've got one more as well. I think we've got Wigan-Preston, so North West Derby. Let's have a look at this one.
I've gone Preston to win away. I mean, Wigan have picked up.
They're inconsistent, aren't they? They're hard to predict, Wigan.
Yeah, they are. I mean, I do like the lad they brought in from Grimsby, who scores goals, Omar Bogle. And I mean, but I just think Preston are a good team. 4 years, I think. What's the name's been there? Simon Grayson now. So there'll be a lot of travelling fans there. And there won't be a lot in it, but I've just gone Preston.
Yeah, they're both quite hard to predict, actually, but I suppose that's the
Wow,
championship.
Super
Yeah. Right, don't forget, you must be over 18 to play. Entries must be in by 3 p.m. tomorrow, so hurry up. And the full terms and conditions are available on the website, super6.com/skysports.com.